everybody, welcome to my channel, and today we are doing a Tardis console tour. I'm not the best with a camera, it's shaped. So I'm not the best with holding the camera. I get quite wonky, and for some reason my camera does not like it at all. Look at this. See it? Yeah. My camera doesn't really like me very much, so I've tried many attempts to make sure it doesn't look so awful, and it still looks awful because everything's kind of blurry even though I've cleaned my lens. But welcome back, as I said, and we are touring my Tardis console, and it's very nice. It was made, I think it was early 2021, between 2021 and 2022. I think it was made somewhere in 2021, during the holidays. But here we go. This is the beginning of the tour. So as you can see, we're going to start off with this one here. I guess you could say this is like the radiation type of panel, because you can like turn these. They also come out. They're actually boiler switches that we had some come around that have a boiler up there, and we had someone come around and they had to replace the boiler switches, and the man saw that we were beginning to build the Tardis console in my room, and he said, "Hey, do you want these for the Tardis console? I'm also a big fan of Doctor Who too." And I was like, okay, I will accept them. Well, my dad said he will accept them. But yeah, because my dad was actually making it for me. A lot of this stuff comes from eBay. So for example, this comes from eBay. I don't know where these come from. I think some bits come from B&Q. These come from stuff that were basically like we could use as a recycler, which is quite nice. Just plop that back in. If we bend down on our knees, we have these little toggle switches here. It's like my favourite thing, and it has like this like red rim around it, as you can see, like the red rim. These are also, I believe, from like eBay. I think we got like a big pack of them from eBay. Same with these. I think we got these from eBay too. Those things from like William Hartnell's console. Yeah, they're like as you can see, they look kind of like them. We painted a golf ball, so like the top bit, all of the top bit was like black, and silver was the bottom bit. This would be where the radiation would be checked. I can't change it because it's got like glass in front of it, but as you can see, right now it's on 0, so we're safe. Woohoo! And yeah, that's like this whole entire panel. There's a panel that's like the most interesting, which has like the most things on it ever. But yeah, this panel reminds me a lot of William Hartnell's console. So let's move on to the next panel. Over here, I guess you could say this is like sort of like the radiation. It has very bright lights in it though. These are stuck, but these are like cooker knobs you can buy from eBay. As you can see, they're like things that you would like turn like the cooker with. Well, that's what they look like. Not like the cooker, like the oven and like the stove. So that's what it would like be like. So there. We have the same one on this side. There's like a black line that connects everything together. We have some of these. These are really fun to click. We've got a green one and a black one. Fortunately, we couldn't get them all to match, but we have tried our best. So we got the ones that sort of match, don't look matching, but they kind of have like the same calm colour going on. This meter is also on 0. I've kind of thought that this would be like a meter, so like if it's on 50, you're in like danger, and if it's on 0, you're not in danger, and we are not in danger, so that is good. And we also have some blue lights for this, which reminds me a lot of Christmas lights, which are quite nice. We have the same white, or like silverish white and black golf balls from eBay. They're quite nice. You can get like a lot of the stuff from eBay. These lights were from eBay, B&Q, or IKEA. Nobody really uses IKEA these days. But well, they do, but I don't really know. I don't really know about the lights, but I believe they are from eBay, or they're like old lights from Christmas that we don't want to use anymore. If you're wondering why I don't want to move to the next panel on the right, because it's the main panel of the whole entire thing, so you don't want to ruin that. So let's move over to this panel. We're a bit squashed in this corner for space, so let's see how we do. So this panel has like the door lock. So right now it's unlocked. None of this is actually functional. It doesn't make noises, but this will be like the door lock. So you put your like hand on there and you turn it down, and that means lock. If you look underneath it, you kind of see it, right? Yeah, it doesn't have the best fittings, and the console is kind of falling off. If you look closely, yeah, it's kind of falling off of its rim, but that's like some of the underneath. Look how much lights there are. Look how much lights. I know it's there. But these are more of those oven / stove knobs. These are quite nice. We got more toggle switches. Well, I believe they're toggle switches. But these also came from eBay, as I said earlier on. These lights remind me of Christmas light, and these are also one of my favourite because they make epic noises like light switches, aren't they? They make like sounds of light switches, which are quite nice. Here we just made it out of like wood. A lot of this console is made out of wood, and then we painted it like a silver colour. I actually dusted this whole entire console, and this panel was like the dustiest because I haven't actually dusted it in years and years and years. So yeah, this is what this looks like right now. This is this panel. It's quite nice, quite nice, quite nice, quite nice. So yeah. Also, this I believe also came from eBay. This definitely came from eBay, or it's like an old recycle thing. The bulbs that are in there are also from home, like the bits in there are from home. So yeah, let's move on to the next panel. So this is the next panel. I like to call this the communications panel. So that's just a signal panel because it has like these. We literally just glued some of these on because they were all falling off, which was a pain. I believe that this would be like the thing if you need to contact someone. You put the like buttons. For example, you need a white for this one, click red. Like different combinations for like which person you need to call. This would be where the speaker would come from. I believe this came from like something in the back garden or something recycled from the house. If you can see there, like a little bit of a hole. But yeah, inside there's actually nothing down there. If you look inside of this, where am I? There's actually nothing on the bottom. So where you see that also, I'll show you some other bits and bobs in a minute. But we have these. These are actually the first ones here. These are quite popular. I'm trying not to touch that one because we just glued it back on because it was like seriously not wanting to work at all. Like seriously at all. So this one is kind of like a, I don't know how to say it. It's quite nice. These are also like golden Christmas lights. So these are kind of like, you know, epic. And we got these black lines again. We just literally just painted them on. Some of them look thinner than others, but these lights are actually the only ones that work perfectly. Because if you go right around here, some of these like falling down, but the blue lights are like really bright. And I like that. I like this panel because it has like stuff, but it's not my favourite panel because there's other panels to come. So let's move on to the next one. This panel I like to call the, you know when the doctor does that thing where he puts, I can't do it. No, hold up. Let me see if I can like do it. Yeah, I can't do it. This very well. The doctor puts like both hands on there, and he does like that thing, you know. And then we have more toggle switches, which I like these toggle switches. Very nice indeed. We have the red line down here, and we have the silver and black like golf ball thing again. I think that also came from eBay. These came from eBay. That's also what's inside the thermometer, but painted white. So that's epic. These come off too. I want to stick some more things onto this, as most of it's put down by tape. So this panel, it doesn't have as many interesting things in it. It's not my favourite, because we have a favourite to come on this last panel. So that's going to be epic. We checked that out. But this is not the best panel in the world. It's not my favourite. We've got one of this panel to come. So let me show you that panel right now. So this panel is my favourite panel. As you can see, it has like the wheel levers. So these can all go down at different times. That one goes up, that one goes up, that one can go down. That looks inappropriate. Let's put that back down. These can also all go up at once, and it can go down at once. I like to. These are like the tape. This is like the take off panel here, and this is kind of like Pertwee slash Hartnell slash, you know, Second Doctor kind of vibe going on here. And we have these coordinate things that we have. These are nice. This is like set the coordinates. So we have like a yellow one means like 1. This means 2. This means 3. This means 4. This means 5. That one means 6. So like 6. So like for example, you need to put in 6, 1, 2, 3, 9, not 9, 4. That would be like your coordinates. So yeah, this is what this is about here. This is also made from wood. If you go around back to there, it's actually made out of the same thing and the same wood. The same thing, but a bit bigger thing attached, and we have like these round balls attached, like, you know. We have the return switch. Dun dun dun. I want to add the blue and red stabilizers. This panel needs something. It needs blue and red stabilizers, isn't it? This is what I like to think: the power off, power on, power off, power on. I like to think if only one of them are on, that it only runs like half of the console. For example, this, that one, and that one, and that. If that one's off, it only runs that one, that one, that one. Make sense? And we have more of these here. Same things from that panel. We used a lot of like these recycle things. I like the Matt Smith Tardis a lot, and Tash Peter Capaldi. I also like the 80s ones, but just like we got the buttons because I wanted to do like an 80s one. So that was quite nice. Let's do a quick overview of the panel, you know, like the console itself. It's kind of nice. I have limited space, so it's kid size, so I'm kind of like short for it. But let's show the time rotor and the rest of it. This is the time rotor, and it's actually made. This is made out of. This is like this. Let me just put this like this, and I can show you. So it's actually made out of like. It's like recycled glass kind of thing. Like, can you see it? And it was like this like recycled glass kind of thing. Sorry about that. But you see, like it's got like a thing and it like attaches. We made it from glue because it was 2 separate pieces. So yeah, that's quite nice. Let's put that back on top in a minute. Here we have like the orange bit. This reminds me a lot of like what's his name? Tom Baker. Tom Baker's TARDIS console in the middle. It's like those orange tube things from like after the secondary control room Sorry about that, guys, but my recording stopped and I had to stop it, so if it didn't come through, apologies. But we were onto the time rotor. So yeah, but let me just say something real quick. I'm actually really hyped, that's why I'm out of breath, because I run up the stairs to do this. Right. So, we're going to Hooverville 14 2023. This year, we're going back, baby. We're going back. We are going back. Who's excited? I'm excited. Like, who isn't excited? Who would not be excited? We're going back to Hooverville. Woo! That means a vlog. We're going to have a vlog coming soon. It's going to be epic. Loads of vlogs will be coming soon. And I'm so excited. It's going to be epic. It's going to be so much fun. And we're going to enjoy it so much. So, let's go back with the tour. That was just some news. We'll do some like... Should we do the convention countdown? I used to do a convention countdown, but it's a bit early in the year. Maybe we can do a convention countdown when it starts. The week before. We can just talk about it. There's some news I know. I know who's going so far. So I'll announce some things on my community post. I can't really see my community post. Yeah, let's turn back with the tour. If the recording didn't come through good, I haven't even checked because I was just like, oh my god. So we were on to the time rotor and how these here turn off and on with just a little bit of a click, kind of aggressive. And this, and I also said that this reminded me of the, what's it called? Fourth Doctor's interior of the time rotor, that like orange bit, yeah. That was made out of like some type of plastic. That's interesting. Let's put all of this back on. Like, get it right. Okay. Right, 3, 2, 1. So I turned all the lights on when I got called to do it because I would have been wasting a lot of electricity and money there. Also, guess how much money it was for the Hooverville? go to Hooverville and book a room at the hotel in Derby. £224.98. My dad bought it and he doesn't have a job at the moment. He's living off his own business, which he barely gets any money from. And he says he took it out of his savings because he can't afford it, which is really nice of him. We booked the breakfast and we're going to go out for dinner again. It's going to be quite nice. Let's continue with the tour because we might switch off the This is like a hexagon shape, I believe. It's a hexagon. How many sides does it have? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 sides of a hexagon. No, it reminds me of like also like a Tom Baker vibe going on there. Ding ding. But guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And I'm going to announce some guests that are coming to Hooverville, so make sure to look for that. But thanks for watching this video. I'll see you later. Goodbye.